Hi everyone, I'm Pratima. Today we'll do some more trigonometric questions, some tricky questions which is asked in many competitive examination. I have taken some questions from NDA and other examinations. So let us start. First question is, if cosec theta is equal to 29 by 21, where theta is equal to in between 0 and 90 degree, then what is the value of 4 sec theta plus 4 tan theta? So this is a relatively easy question because this is fundamental of trigonometry. If one angle is theta in a right triangle, you know how to find cosec theta and sec theta, tan theta. Cosec theta is equal to always h by p, where h is the hypotenuse and p is the opposite side of theta. So it is 21. So you know how to get the b. B is how much? This will be 29 square minus 21 square under root. So I'll suggest you to remember the squares. So it will be 841 minus 441. It will be your 400, and square root of 400, you know, it is simply 20. So other side is 20. So after getting b as 20, you can get all the things. Now it is 4 sec theta plus tan theta. Sec theta is written as your h by b. So h is 29 and b is your 20, adjacent side, plus tan theta is equal to p by b, 21 by 20. So now it's very simple. It will be 4 into your 50 by 20. So if we simplify it, it will be answer is 10. So where is the answer? B is answer. Next, consider the following statements. Cos theta plus sec theta can never be equal to 1.5. Tan theta plus cot theta can never be less than 2. Which of the following statement is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. So first I am writing cos theta plus sec theta. Cos theta plus sec theta is equal to, it cannot be 1.5. Let us take, if it would be 1.5 or 3 by 2, what will happen? Now cos theta is equal to x and sec theta is equal to 1 by x. So it is 3 by 2. If I'll make it quadratic, it will be x square plus 1 by x is equal to 3 by 2, or your 2x square plus 2 is equal to 3x, or it will give us 2x square minus 3x plus 2 is 0. And if you will try to solve it, you cannot solve this x. There is no real value. Why? Now you know that discriminant b square minus 4ac is here, your 3 square minus 4 into 2 into 2. It will be 9 minus 16, which is coming your negative. So it has no real root. That means cos theta plus sec theta is equal to 3 by 2 is not possible, cannot be equal to 3 by 2. Next is coming to second one. Second one is tan theta plus cot theta can never be 2, less than 2. So tan theta plus cot theta can never be less than 2. Now for this, I'll take your arithmetic mean and geometric mean concept. What is it? We know that arithmetic mean of two number is always greater than equal to geometric mean. How to write arithmetic means? This is a plus b by 2. How to write the geometric mean? It is under root a b. If a and b are two numbers, then their arithmetic mean is your a plus b by 2, and geometric mean is under root ab. So it is always greater than or equal to, cannot be less than. Similarly, if I'll take a as your tan theta and b is your cot theta, I'll write that this is always by 2, this is the arithmetic mean, is always greater than under root tan theta into cot theta. And you know that tan theta product cot theta gives you how much? It gives you 1. So ultimately I am getting tan theta plus cot theta is always greater than equal to 2. Either it is equal to 2 or it is greater than 2. So it cannot be less than 2. So this is correct. This is also correct. First one we got correct here. It is not equal to. Second one, it can never be less than 2. It is always greater than 2. So which one is correct? Both 1 and 2 are correct. Next, a ladder 9 meter long reaches a point 9 meter below the top of the vertical flagstaff. From the foot of the ladder, the elevation of the flagstaff is 60 degree. What is the height of the flagstaff? Options are 9 meter, 10.5 meter, 13.5 meter and 15 meter. So there is a flagstaff here, and here one ladder is kept. The length of the ladder is 9 meter and the flagstaff is 9 meter above the wall where this ladder is touching. This is the question. That means if I'll name A, B, C, D, then your AB is equal to 9 centimeter, BD is also 9 centimeter. Now let us see what else is given. What else is given? It is given that flagstaff making an angle 60 degree with horizontal. At this point, it is making your 60 degree. If I'll join this angle is 60 degree. ADC angle is 60 degree. Okay. Now see ABD. ABD is a isosceles triangle because both are AB is equal to 9 or BD is also 9 meter. So I'll get A angle is equal to your D angle. When triangles are isosceles, their angles are equal. Now when D angle is 60 degree and C we know that it is 90 degree, so this angle is equal to angle is 30. If this is 30, the smaller angle part, D part is 30. So what remain? Remain D angle with B is 60 degree. So in triangle BCD, I'm getting angle D is 30 degree because total was 60. This portion is 30. Sorry, it is 30 degree, not 60 degree. This total is 60. So this is 30 degree. Then I'll get BC by BD. I'll apply trigonometry. I'm getting this is equal to sine 30. Sine 30 is equal to half. So BC is equal to BD into sine 30. BD, how much? It is 9. So 9 into 1 by 2 is equal to 4.5 meter. So BC is equal to 4.5 meter. Now I hope you can get the total height of the flag post. It is AC. So this will be 9 plus 4.5. How much is the answer? Answer is 13.5 meter. Where is the answer? Answer is C. Question number 44. What is the length of the chord of a unit circle? Length of the chord of a unit circle which subtends an angle theta at the center. It is sine theta by 2, cos theta by 2, that's 2 sine theta by 2, 2 cos theta by 2. 4 options are there. Now what is a unit circle? Unit circle means the radius is 1. When radius is equal to 1, we call it a unit circle. So a chord is making an angle theta, radius is 1. We have to get the length of the chord AB here. This angle is theta. No problem. I'll drop a perpendicular here. OP is the perpendicular. OP is perpendicular to AB. Then how much will be POB? POB angle is equal to theta by 2. This is theta by 2. Now I am taking triangle OPB. In triangle OPB, I am taking BP by OB is equal to your sine theta by 2, perpendicular by hypotenuse. So how much will be BP? BP is equal to OB. OB is 1 because it's a unit circle, radius is 1 into sine theta by 2. So this is simply sine theta by 2. And what is the length of the chord? Length of the chord is AB, which is your double of BP. So this will be 2 sine theta by 2. So C is the answer. Next, what is tan 2 tan inverse 1 by 3 equal to? This is in class 12 syllabus. Only if you remember one formula, you can simplify this. What is it? 2i is tan inverse theta is equal to tan inverse 2 theta by 1 minus theta square. And what else we are applying? We are applying it as your sine inverse sine theta is equal to theta. Here tan inverse tan theta is equal to theta. We are applying tan inverse is theta is equal to theta. So for first I'm simplifying the bracket. 2 tan inverse 1 by 3 is equal to tan inverse, in place of theta I'll put 1 by 3. So it will be 1 minus 1 by 3 square. If we'll simplify it, it will be tan inverse 2 by 3 upon 1 minus 1 by 9. So now I'm writing the whole expression tan inverse 2 by 3 upon, this will be 8 by 9. Tan inverse tan I'll remove. So the answer will be only 2 by 3 into 9 by 8. Simplify this, it will be 4 and this will be 3. What is the answer? Answer is 3 by 4. Where is the answer? Answer is this. B is the answer. Now, what is the distance between the points? P is equal to m cos 2 alpha, m sin 2 alpha. Q is the point whose coordinates are m cos 2 alpha, m sin 2 alpha, do beta. The options are 2m sin alpha minus beta, 2m cos alpha minus beta, m sin 2 alpha minus 2 beta, m sin 2 alpha plus 2 beta. So 2 points, you know that distance formula. E points are x1, y1 and q is x2, y2. Then distance is equal to how much? D is equal to under root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So we will put in the formula, then we will simplify using your trigonometry. So the distance is equal to square root m cos 2 beta minus m cos 2 alpha square plus m sin 2 beta minus m sin 2 alpha square. So D is equal to, if you will square m, it will be m square and it can be taken outside, taking your m. So next time what I'm getting? I'm getting cos 2 beta minus cos 2 alpha whole square, sin 2 beta minus sin 2 alpha whole square. So I'm squaring. So I'll get cos square. I'll get cos square, not sin square. So I'll get cos square 2 beta plus cos square 2 alpha minus 2 cos 2 beta cos 2 alpha. And from the right side expression, sin square 2 beta sin square 2 alpha minus, I'm writing here 2 sin 2 beta into sin 2 alpha. Now d is equal to how much? M into, now get cos square 2 beta cos sin square 2 beta, that gives you 1. Similarly, cos square 2 beta sin square 2 beta makes you 1. Cos square 2 alpha sin square 2 alpha, that makes you 1. And what else remain? If I take 2 common, my negative 2 common, I'm getting cos 2 beta cos 2 alpha minus sin 2 beta sin 2 alpha. It will not be minus, it will be plus because I am taking the negative sign. So I am getting m into square root 2 minus 2, and this is a well-known formula. What is it? It will be cos 2 alpha minus 2 beta. Next, again we need some simplification. So what I'll do, I'll take 1 common. Then if we'll take 1 common, it will be how much? It will be not 1 common, 2 common. 1 minus cos 2 alpha minus 2 beta. Then I'll apply a formula. What is it? 1 minus cos theta. 1 minus cos theta is equal to 2 sin square theta by 2. So it will be m into 2 into 2 sin square. It will become half, so it will be alpha minus beta. 2 alpha minus 2 beta, the half will be alpha minus beta. Next is out of these 2, I'll take 1, 2, m and square root, it will be sin alpha minus beta modulus. So where is the answer? Answer is the, where is the answer? Answer is the A. Question number 61. What is the minimum value of a square cos square x plus b square sin square x? A is greater than 0, b is greater than 0, a plus b whole square, a minus b whole square, a square plus b square, a square plus b square mod. Minimum value of a square cos square theta, b square sin square theta. So I'll write a square cos square theta, I'll write a square sec square theta x plus b square cosec square x. So this I'll convert into 1 plus tan square x. And next is b square 1 plus cot square x. So here I'm getting 1 a square plus a square tan square x plus b square cot square x. Then one expression I'm getting a square plus b square. Next I'm getting second expression a square tan square x plus a square cot square x. So now see. So whatever expression we have taken, so this should be greater than a square plus b square, because a square plus b square plus something, and this is a positive quantity. So now let us find how much the minimum value of this. To get the minimum value of this, again I'll take the arithmetic mean and geometric mean concept. This is a very important concept to prove this type of sum. So a plus b by 2 we have already discussed. Here these terms I am taking a square tan square x. This is first term, and sorry, this is b square. B square cot square x. This is the second term. Its arithmetic mean is divided by 2. It should be greater than what? Greater than equal to square root your a square tan square x into b square cot square x. Now tan square x multiplies cot square x gives you 1. So this will be under root a square b square, or it is same as your ab. So what I'll write? I'll write this is equal to a square plus b square plus how much it will be? It will be, this value is a square plus b square is greater than equal to ab. Here I have written it is 2i twice ab. 2ab because 2 is here. So this is always greater than equal to a square plus b square. I am writing here greater than a square plus b square plus 2ab, or this is always greater than a plus b whole square. So when greater than a plus b whole square, then what is the minimum value? Minimum value is this. Minimum value is a plus b square. So you can remember this as a short formula. Now the minimum value of this is equal to always a plus b whole square. Next, if the angles of a triangle ABC are in AP and B is to C is root 3 is to root 2, then what will the measure of angle A? So in a triangle, the angles are in AP. They are in AP. When they are in AP, I can take the numbers as this is the simple way of taking. One is A minus D, one is A, one is A plus D. And their sum is your 180 degree. So A minus D plus A plus A plus D is equal to 180 degree. This gives you 3A is equal to 180 and A is equal to 60 degree. That means when angles of a triangles are in AP, always the middle term will be the 60. So one angle will be less than 60 and other angle will be more than 60. So now coming to trigonometric ratio. This is your small b, means it is the ratio of sine b upon sine c is equal to root 3 by root 2. So what I'll divide this by 2. Why? So that I'll get a trigonometric values. This is equal to how much? Now root 3 by 2 by 1 by root 2. That means sine b is equal to your root 3 by 2. This gives you b is equal to 60 degree. So this is the middle value. Now come to sine c. Sine c is equal to 1 by root 2. That means c is equal to your how much? 45 degree. Then what will be a? It should be greater than b. 1 is 45, 1 is 60. So next will be certainly, this is the 15 difference, d is 15, so it will be 75 degree. So a is equal to 75 degree. A is answer. D is the answer. Now 63. If tan A minus tan B is equal to X, cot A minus cot B is equal to Y, what is the value of cot A minus B? So tan A minus tan B is equal to X. cot A minus cot B minus cot A is equal to y. You have to get cot A minus B. So let us write the formula for cot A minus B. Cot A minus B is equal to cot A cot B plus 1 by cot B minus cot A. So the denominator values is there as y. Only you have to get your cot A plus cot B. So that I am getting from tan A minus tan B. Tan A minus tan B is equal to x. I am converting this into cot. So this will be 1 by cot A minus 1 by cot B is equal to again x. Simplify. What is the denominator? Cot A cot B. What will be the numerator? It will be cot B minus cot A is equal to x. So I'll get cot A cot B from this expression. Cot A cot B is equal to how much? It will be cot B minus cot A. Cot B minus cot A y by x. Now put in this formula. So cot A minus B is equal to cot A minus cot B. We have got y minus by x plus 1 upon your y. Simplify. This will be y plus x by xy. Is there answer? It is not there. Yes, it is there. Y by xy plus x by xy. Then what are you getting? You are getting 1 by x plus 1 by y. So the answer is A. Next, what is the sine alpha plus beta minus 2 sine alpha cos beta sine alpha minus beta equal to 0, 2 sine alpha, 2 sine beta, sine alpha plus sine beta. So here we'll learn only one formula. What is it? Sine A plus sine B. What is the formula? Twice sine A plus B by 2 into cos A minus B by 2. So this I am taking sine alpha plus beta as your capital A, and this is yours alpha minus beta is B. Then I'll put the formula taking these two expressions together. One is alpha plus beta, one is sine alpha minus beta. And for the time being, I am taking minus 2 sine alpha cos beta separate, and I am not writing anything for it. I am taking these two and I'll apply this formula. I'll take this as A, this as B. So it will be 2 sine A plus B by 2. Alpha plus beta plus alpha minus beta whole by 2 into cos alpha plus beta minus alpha plus beta. I am subtracting, so beta will be positive. And the third term will be as it is, sine alpha cos beta. Now let us see what we are getting at. By simplification, this 2 is cancelled. Here alpha will be cancelled. So we are getting a simple expression. What is it? Sine alpha plus alpha by 2. So it will be just alpha, 2 alpha by 2 alpha. Similarly, for second, you will get twice beta by 2. So which is beta. Are you getting the same term? Yes. Are you getting 0? Yes. Because they are same term and subtracted. So A is the answer. Now, if 2 tan A is equal to 3 tan B is equal to 1, what is the value of tan A minus B? So this is very simple question. Twice tan A is equal to 1. So this gives you tan A is equal to 1 by 2. Similarly, 3 tan B is equal to 1. This gives you tan B is equal to 1 by 3. Now recall the formula tan A minus B. So this is equal to tan A minus tan B upon 1 plus tan A into tan B. Put the values, we'll get the answer 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3 by 1 plus 1 by 2 into 1 by 3. So you will simplify the numerator, you will get 1 by 6 and here 1 plus 1 by 6. That will be 1 by 6 by 7 by 6. So answer is 1 by 7. Where is the answer? This is the answer. Question number 66. What is cos 80, cos 40 minus cos 20 equal to 210 minus 90? So what formula you need here? For the first two, it is cos A plus cos B. Cos A plus cos B is equal to 2 cos A plus B by 2 into cos A minus B by 2. So I'll take this as A 80 degree, B as 40 degree. So this is simple now. I'll write cos 80 degree plus cos 40 degree is equal to 2. Let me write this expression also. 2 cos 80 plus 40 degree by 2 into cos 80 degree minus 40 degree by 2 minus cos 20 degree. So this will be 2 cos 80 plus 40, 120 by 2, 60 degree. And second one will be 40 by 2, 20 degree minus cos 20 degree. And what is the value of cos 60? It will be half. So 2 into half into cos 20 degree. You can guess the answer now. Cos 20 degree. So half cancel. Cos 20 minus cos 20 is a big zero. '67. If angle C of a triangle ABC is a right angle, what is the value of tan A and plus tan B equal to? So this is a right angle triangle. C is your 90 degrees. C, A, B. Let me name as them. The side opposite to A is small a. Side opposite to B is your small b. Side opposite to angle C is small c. And you need another expression here. That is your Pythagorean triplet relation. What is it? S square plus B square is equal to C square. Next I am coming to your trigonometry. Tan A. Tan A is equal to always opposite by hypotenuse. Angle opposite is A. Tan B, for B, opposite is B. Tan A is equal to opposite by base. It is a blunder. It will be A by B. And this will be B by A. Let me rub and write because it is a mistake. Tan function is equal to opposite by P by B, we write. So this will be perpendicular by base. So tan A plus tan B. So this is a very simple question. I hope you have understood. A by B plus B by A. This is equal to AB, and you are getting in the numerator A square plus B square. That is C square by AB. Where is the answer? Answer is last one is the answer. 68. What is cot A by 2? Half angle question minus tan A by 2 equal to tan A cot A 2 tan A 2 cot A. So cot A by 2 I am writing as cos A by 2 by sin A by 2 minus sin A by 2 by cos A by 2. Next I'll simplify. It will be sin A by 2 into cos A by 2. And in the numerator I'll get cos square A by 2 minus sin square A by 2. Next, converting into A function. It is A by 2 will convert into A. So what I'll apply? I'll apply that cos A is equal to cos square A by 2 minus sin square A by 2. So the numerator will be your cos A. And for the denominator, sin A is equal to how much? Twice sin A by 2 into cos A by 2. 2 is missing. So we will give them 2. So that in the numerator 1, 2 will be multiplied. Then it will be converted to your cos A. 2 is there. We have multiplied. And now the denominator is sin A. Cos A by sin A is cot A. So the answer is 2 cot A. D is the answer. Next, 69. What is cot A plus cosec A equal to? Again, we have to convert this to half angle. Okay, cot A is equal to, the answers are tan A by 2, cot A by 2 to tan A by 2 to cot A by 2. Cot A plus cosec A. So we will convert into sin cos. Cot A is equal to cos A by sin A plus cosec A is equal to 1 by sin A. Now simplify. Sin A, it will be cos A plus 1. So we have already written formula for sin A, that will be twice sin A by 2 into cos A by 2. Now coming to 1 plus cos A, how to make it to half angle. 1 plus cos A is equal to 2 cos square A by 2. You can remember this formula. You can remember another formula I am writing. You can note down. This will be also used, that is 2 sine square A by 2. But here we need only this one first formula, cos square A by 2. Next you simplify. 2 cancel, 1 cos cancel. So I am getting cos A by 2 upon sine A by 2. This gives you cot A by 2. So which one is the answer? 2. B is the answer. Next is last question. What is the value of tan 25, tan 15 plus tan 15, tan 50 plus tan 25, tan 50 equal to? So let us make a relation. 25 plus 10. Is it 50? No. It's not 10. It is 15 degree. Is equal to 40 degrees, not 50 degree. So I am not getting 50. Then I won't take tan function, rather you will take cot function, both the side. Cot 25 plus 15. This type of question, when you are getting tan and cot, you will start in an indirect way, making the relation between them. So this is equal to your, how much? Cot 40 degree. And cot 40 degree is, you know that it is tan 50 degree. So it will serve our purpose. Now cot 25 plus 15, I'll write in this way. 1 upon tan 25 plus 15 is equal to, this is your now tan 50 degree. Because cot theta is equal to tan 90 minus theta. So now put the formula for tan A plus B. So this will be tan 25 plus tan 15 degree upon 1 minus tan 25 degree. Tan 15 degree is equal to tan 50 degree. Now this I am taking as to numerator. So 1 minus tan 25 degree tan 15 degree is equal to, I am cross multiplying. So it will be tan 50 tan 25 plus tan 50 tan 15 degree. So if I'll shift to this side, then the answer will be 1. So tan 25 tan 15 plus tan 50 tan 25 plus tan 50 into tan 15 is equal to 1. So this is your B is the answer. So I hope you have learned all the 16 questions and related formulas. So subscribe the channel and like the video so that you can learn more and more. Thank you for watching and bye bye.